Fairy Tail is actually tier 1. I don't care. I need to make this video right now. Have you dueled a competent Fairy Tail player yet? No, because I'm the only one. I'm going to show you in this video why Fairy Tail Endymion Magistus is the best deck in the world. I call the deck Feet. Because Fairy Tail Endymion Magistus, damn it, the acronym isn't even Feet. But if you look at Fairy Tail Snow's art, some feet are shown. Alright, anyways, let's get straight into this video. Fairy Tail Magistus Endymion, best deck, baby. And I'm gonna show exactly why it's the numero uno deck in the world. By the way, my Cool Toon playmat sold out, but it's not because I'm filming this video before I even drop one. I'm just assuming it's sold out. But if it's not, you gotta get your Cool Toon Endymion playmat right now. I just said Cool Toon Endymion. It's not Cool Toon Endymion, guys. It's old age, okay? It's just Cool Toon. But get your Cool Toon playmats right now if they're not already sold out. If I said in the comment below it's sold out, it's not. It might. If I said it's sold out, it's sold out. But if it's not down there, it's not. You got the cutest Cool Toon playmat. 100 are available. Get yours now. Let's go. With that being said, I want to get straight into the video. Why people are not respecting Fairy Tail as much as it should. What I show you in this deck profile right now, the best way to play Fairy Tail in a few weeks when this shit comes out. And on top of that, in addition to that, an amazing replay on how to play this deck. You won't even believe what you're about to witness, bro. It's like I'm a caveman that just invented fire, and you're like the cave woman.
I hit rock, make fire. Like sun, but small.
You know? What did I mean by that? Just ignore me sometimes, alright, guys? Let's go straight into the video. Let's go. This is the brand new way to play Fairy Tail, alright? Ignore the 44 cards. I know a lot of you guys are like, you play 40 or nothing. Listen, I want a YCS with 60 and no hand traps, alright? If you're gonna play hand traps, you need to play a lot. If you're not gonna play hand traps, play like breakers and a few. This deck has 17 hand traps to make sure, like, you gotta play a little over to make sure it's there. But the card quality is incredibly high, okay? When you're looking at Spenta or Liliona or Regulus or Prince of Endymion pen best deck, there's no actual pens, sadly, or Luna or all these cards, the card quality is incredibly high. This, if you've ever read this card, when you're putting activates card effect, special magic or witchcrafter, holy shit, this card's broken. This card adds this card as well. All the Endymion cards essentially just add this card. And this card says if you control a Magistus or witchcrafter, which is this card, it's always a witchcrafter. The idea of the deck is that all three engines lead to each other, okay? They're like the three best friends that anyone can have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. Fairy Tail and Regulus and Magistus are the three best friends anyone can have. W reference, guys, come on. Alan from The Hangover, come on. W reference. W reference in the chat, okay? W reference, W in the chat right now. And while you're going to chat, get the Cool Toon playmat while you can before that shit is sold out. Let's go. Anywho. Back to business. I want to discuss what each of these do quickly for you guys, just so you're aware. This card says when your opponent activates a card or effect, special Magistus or witchcrafter from your deck. Guys, please read this shit one more time. This is one of the most broken cards in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a quick play spell that says when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can never hand trap this deck. You can never hand trap this deck. How do you hand trap Fairy Tail? You don't. Your fate is sealed, okay? Once upon a time in a fairy tale, there was a nerd. The nerd's name was you. And the nerd was wondering, this deck is so broken, how do I stop this deck? King of the story, I'm the king of the story. Mr. King, how do I stop the deck once upon a time in this fairy tale? And the answer is you don't. You just accept your fate, okay? You either play this deck or you lose to this deck. This deck is tier 1. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to show you a replay to prove it. I already made a video showing this deck. But this deck's so good that it needs more love and more support and more people actually looking at how broken this shit is, okay? So, not to mention one of the most broken cards ever, with Tristeros on legs, a quick play spell Tristeros. Guys, I really don't think you guys comprehend. A quick play motherfucking Crystron Tristeros! Like, that shit should never be legal. You cannot hand trap it. Anywho, and every card in the deck searches this. Fairy Tail Ball. When this card activated, add a Fairy Tail monster or Fairy Tail Tails. In addition, all your monsters attack directly. Why that's so important? The OTK lines of this shit's broken because you basically have 1850 attack monsters that attack directly. You die. This is the culprit reason of 2 to 3 of them. This card is broken. It's an extra fusion. Just so you guys are aware what they do, and it's a graveyard effect that normal summon again. Typically, what you do is you normal Luna effect, add a Luna, and you double normal summon summon. That's right, this is rotary. You guys look at this card, it's Fairy Tail Rotary. That's this card. You normal summon Luna a second time. That Luna typically adds you Genia of the Ring, and you get Snow via this card, okay? I just want to go quickly, and the D-Man cards, what they do is add Regulus, the Prince of a D-Man, or one monster that mentions it. So you'll add this, which mentions it. Regulus adds this, and this mentions it. These cards are incredibly broken. Spell Power and Mastery might even be worth playing, because it adds Endymion Empire. Like, these cards are legitimately broken. It's very unfortunate that they don't have, like, you can't really play Servant of Endymion, but these cards are incredibly busted. And the idea of it is that this card special itself by revealing a Spellcaster. So that's where Droll and Veiler and Spellcaster hand traps are very good in this deck. That's why Droll's even here, because it's just go with Spellcaster hand traps. And gets this gets this, and then this says during your main phase, if a spell card or effect was activated this turn, special this card. If this card is special summoned, add a Witchcrafter spell or trap or magical dimension. You could play one magical dimension if you want. I don't hate it. I don't hate playing one random magical dimension, or you search this, but you're trying to access this all the time, or say you always want at least one for your opponent's turn, at least. And the deck just crazy with Metamorphosis, because these cards are crazy. Instant Fusion is crazy. All these are crazy. And not to mention the Fairy Tail cards are crazy. And this is a crazy extended. A lot of people play 3 of, but you just really need one because you want access to it. And with all these cards and these cards, this is not always an extender. You get to this to get to this after. All these are incredibly high card quality starters and extenders. They're just overall just a fantastic deck with incredibly high quality cards. You're able, if you want, to go Cosmo Queen and Secret Village with Summon Sork. Basically get the Secret Village with Cosmo Queen, but if you want to side it, you could side it. Okay, extra deck, cool story, bro. Let's get to replay. This is just an incredible replay for you guys. Big shout out to the Fusionist Manos, who is one-tricking this deck to figure it out, everything about this deck. It's gonna be against Predaplant, and it's gonna be a very cool replay for you here. You're gonna see Call by the Grave, you're gonna see Droplet, and you're gonna see a full Predaplant combo. Call by is gonna be using the Fua, so this is actually -1 card here. This is his version of the deck with Breakers. He's playing Magus Invocation and Droplet. I am not playing Breakers in this. Now you're gonna look at this and see no Super Poly. Super Poly does work incredibly well with this card, like especially in this deck. Super Poly is good, but I do believe if you're playing hand traps, you either play 1 billion hand traps or 0. Okay, can't decide less. Like it's like you can't even play 1 million. Like you gotta play 1 billion. Sometimes I wonder, like, is it like, you know, am I like a 3-year-old or am I a 33-year-old man? You can't really tell because I have no gray hairs. Thank you. Shout out you guys, because I said for every subscribe I lose 1 gray hair. So you guys did your job. Good job. Okay, look at this shit. Fallen, Droplet, whatever this shit is. Once per turn, destroy, Crystal, Dracostapelia. Let's go. Lock in, baby. Effect Chain Luna, Effect Chain Dracostapelia, Effect Chain Lacrima, Effect Chain Drop. Oh, damn, son. That was the get wrecked. Right. Effect of this, effect of the Droplet, that shit. That's gone. Oh, you want to search that? You're probably fucked now. This is, you got Fallen left. You go Artemis, Invocation, Pops. Let's go over, right? It's over. It's never over. Effect is special. Damn. Anyways, summons Weaver instead to get the Snow. Activates that effect. Oh my god. To destroy that, to get to that, to summon this, to add Tails. Never mind. Oh, you're gonna want to trigger the Synchro. I forgot that Synchro even has an effect sometimes, man. The Fusion, which gets rid of that. Is that over? Is it over? Is our hero's story over? Nope. I spent up. Oh, sweet. Hit the wrong number. Oh! Spenta. Guys, y'all see that shit? This deck is crazy. Spenta effect. Pop. Let me pop that shit. Later. Alligator. Get Chorizo. Stops the Chorizo. Gets Snow. Why did Connor bring this card back? Because it's broken. Goes Wiccat. Guys. Goes Wiccat. Send. Effect set. Effect. Attack. Crazy draw. What the heck? Effect. This shit might be over. Where the hero was close. Search. The hero was close. Let me just come back to this. It looks like doing but kind of the replay stopped here, but I'll come back to it. I'm gonna fast forward to come back to that point. In the meantime, until we fast forward to get back to that point, you guys can look at my beard. I'm just gonna sit like this for 1 minute. Just kidding. You guys will never get my beard. Just gonna click fast forward quick to get to that point. Sometimes guys doing but replays do bug, but it's not the actual replay that bugs. It's the, like, at the moment it'll bug, but it could still work afterwards. So I'm sorry you guys have to look at his ugly ass hand. I would just edit this out so you guys can just go back to the end part. I want to talk a little bit at this point about Magus Invocation versus my list that doesn't. You could play this card and it helped very clearly for Manos here. Sometimes you want another card to search that's not this, which is totally doable. I could see in the future playing one. I just think this card is so fucking utterly busted that you're resolving this card every single time. So I could see a world where you play another one that's not this because it's a Magus or a Witchcrafter. I could see that. Similarly, I could see playing and this. Similarly, I could see a version without the Endymion, but I don't even think this is the version with Endymion anyways. I think the Endymion cards are so fucking busted, and this is literally out in a few weeks that you might as well start playing it now. It's not legal for YCS Ohio because of no Regulus, but like you might as well play it at full power, seeing as how it's out in a few weeks. So we're almost done here. Just to get to this part, we're almost to the original spot. But as you saw on the kickback earlier, how Magus' Invocation actually was very helpful, just as another card in the deck, because you can only if you read this, activate one of each. I don't mind getting two of them, using one, saving one, because on the opponent's turn, it's obviously a crazy card. When you put an activate card on the opponent's turn, you could still get something off. I'm not gonna say crazy, but it ain't bad. Yeah. One last thing I do want to say about this deck is capitalize on this. This card is, it's like what this card is, even though you didn't summon it there, you should always get to this card at some point. But what this card does, for those that don't know, is it's like Murakumo plus Harpy's Feather Duster plus Mitsurugi Purification combined in one card. You get the Regeki the whole board away. In addition, you get to have a Purification Omni Negate afterwards. One other thing about this deck is capitalizing on the link 2 here. Like, look, guys, I'm gonna pause this. There was no, like, the Zoroa is not how you got access to Magus. Artemis can be made with any level 4 or lower, doesn't even need Magus, but the link 2 and this gets, you equip the Artemis with this after, that's how you basically have any card that is not Magus lead to Magus. This still gets Menta, so you absolutely need the Ninaru, whatever S card called, so you get to bounce that, book that. This is almost to the point where he was at. I just recognize his name is Jokingly. Jorkingly. Okay, cool story. I like this. Do I think Manos had a better way to do this? There just had to be a way to do it, right? So close for game. Wait, like actually hella close. Like, I'm pretty sure there could have been a way to do it. Maybe earlier going for a field spell prior to it getting stopped. What did the field spell get in rotation? That would have been helpful. Anywho, back in business now. Go Super Poly. The snow is live with the Witcat, so we'll see if that's enough. Once Upon a Fairy Tale is a crazy extender where it's like a double book and you got Luna in addition. So he goes for a book, he goes for bounce. And one thing about Snow, guys, I want to pause right here. Snow is still alive. So why Snow is so broken is not that it's one Snow book. It means that it makes this card a good card. It makes the follow-ups a good card. Jenny, I guess, add back with Snow. But in addition, the XYZ here, which was made for Snow, is send 2 Fairy Tale cards from deck to grave. And you don't even send Snow. You send Snow later on, but it's the option. In addition, quick effect. Target a Fairy Tale once you control whose original attribute is light. Quick effect. Destroy it. Special discard. Destroy this. And you just Snow again because Snow's from in the grave. And the Snow could banish Once Upon a Fairy Tale to set it. Actually broken. So let's see if the opponent even knows that he could do that. And unfortunate amount of stuff. That's victory for Manos through all that shit. Good stuff. Post side, he goes so gets that. Yeah, that's not enough with the spell card. I think this card adding instant fusion is super hella broken, but this part obviously is annoying. You only summon plants or dragons, but this just randomly searching instant fusion is utterly insane. Obviously, the lock is why it does it. And Predator Plant could be a scary. If you don't know anything about Predator Plant, it puts up a bunch of interruptions, but the interruptions are not high quality. The interruptions it puts up are not the power of, like they're not Omni negates, they're not negates. It puts up a few, like Crystal Wing, but it's not an Omni negate, it's a monster negate. Very easily deal with a lot of the interruptions that Predator Plant puts up. There's shit like Draco Stapelia. I'm not a huge fan of the interrupts that this deck puts up, and I feel that it's actually pretty easy to stop, but I like that. Let's stop this right here. Thrust into Songs, I think is hella underrated, because if your deck has a built-in trap, for example, Predator Planning is an option here, or Mystery Purification. The Purification, or in this case, Predator Planning is resolved. You have a trap engrave, Songs negates a monster effect, and then it searches a Dominus. So pretty good. So set 4 here goes Duster, but yeah, nice Songs. Didn't work out there, did it? But let's see how this will turn out now. Duster resolving. He is playing the Prince of Endymion, so you're seeing how Endymion is now. Endymion reveals any spellcaster to special it. Then it adds this field spell, and the field spell will add the other one. Look at this. Goes Droll, huge Droll. He said think on, he did say think. He did say think before Droll. Drop it before he's able to use Droll. Gets Witcat. Goes Predator Planning that game. Effect, is it enough? Puts us in the scale. Summons. Now searches the quick play spell. Activates the Droll. That was a crazy play through Droll. Gets that up. Specials from deck. Artemis. Vanish 7. Effect to set. Attack. Bounce. Attack. No way. Through Droll. XYZ. XYZ for game. And Snow for game. That's game. XYZ effect. That was fucking nasty. XYZ effect, which is XYZ effect. For you guys that don't know, know from the graveyard where you're able to, as I said literally before, this is how the deck OTKs. It's literally the deck's OTK line. That shit is fucking nasty. That was dirty. I want to give a big shout out here to Fusionist because I was watching one of his YouTube videos, seeing him stream with the deck, and I'm like, yo, this deck is nice. Let's talk. Like let's theory, let's craft, and we both think that this deck is actually hella good, very good. So there's something cool for you guys to know. In the future, if you guys want to see combos, check out his channel. He has a lot of combos on it. I'll link to his channel below. I do think this deck's for real. I think it's because of these as well. Basically, the combo, what the deck does going first uninterrupted, it sets up Makaba, sets up Zeroa, and then it does Fairy Tail plays. Sets up another Omni Negate, sets up a book, a double snow. Like it's 10 total interruptions in total. Sets up a quick play spell, like another imperm. You fuse with your opponent's cards, a Omni Negate, a Regeki, a Duster. Like it's 10 interruptions. So guys, that is a lot of shit. Hope you guys like this video, and I just love the synergy of the engines. I mean, I want a YCS with 17 engines in my 60 card deck. I love engines that very easily lead to each other because that's kind of the sign, a deck that just does infinite things through infinite pushes and infinite plays. So I'm a big fan of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Get your Cool Toon playmat while you can. Pretty sure it's sold out by now. I don't know, because this is Trif from the past. That's right. It's May 13th right now, and this video is posted a few days after that. So, what's up, Trif from the past? Anyways, okay, that's about it for now. Oh, I mean, what's up, Trif from the future? All right. Anyway, I'm just having a good time, guys. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I love filming content for you guys, and I love this deck. I love Cool Toon more. Cool Toon best deck. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.